Rush Limbaugh has now had 43 advertisers pull out of his program. And today he's talking about, oh, it's cool. That's what he said on his radio program. Oh, it's cool. It's no problem. I got 18,000 advertisers. Oh, sure you do, Rush. Sure you do. And he's like, oh, I got all these stations, I got all these advertisers. It's like, you know, if you had a drive-thru, you get French fries and a couple are missing, you don't even notice it. That's why you did the panicked apology on Saturday? That's why you did the apology on air on Monday, because you didn't notice those advertisers? Look, some are big-time advertisers like Allstate and JCPenney's, et cetera. But I'm telling you, I worked in the radio industry. Those guys like Citrix and Pro Flowers and the mattress guys, et cetera, are giant radio advertisers. When those guys pulled out of his program, he was hurt, dog. He was hurt real bad. And so for him to now, and 2 stations have dropped him, for him to pretend like, oh, yeah, it was no big deal. Nobody believes that, Rush. But he can't help himself. So what did he do? Today he doubles down with another attack on another woman. It's a person named Tracie McMillion, and she's written this book called The American Way of Eating. And she points out that, you know, this has adverse consequences on lower income Americans. It's a very fair point, but apparently not to Rush Limbaugh, so he's going to go on the attack. Let's hear his attack first.
It's not enough that Walmart offers unprocessed food to low-income families. No, that's not enough. Now it has to be the best. It has to be the best, it has to be the most expensive, but it has to be practically given away. Otherwise, what? Walmart is racist. That's how this works. This is how pressure is brought to bear on people in the private sector. Accuse them of racism, discrimination, servicing only a few small percentage points of the market. Force them to cave to the all-powerful demands of the federal government, because to do otherwise is to incur their wrath, and nobody wants that.
So, now, if he just left it at that, I totally disagree with him, but there's nothing wrong with that. He's on the opposite side. He hates it when low-income people get any kind of break. He thinks all the breaks should be reserved for the rich, but we're familiar with that. It's Rush Limbaugh, and he happens to disagree with a female writer here, but that's okay. So he has a political disagreement. He does a political attack. Nothing wrong with that. But he can't help himself. So what does he say next? This.
What is it with all of these young, single white women, overeducated? Doesn't mean intelligent. For example, Tracie McMillion, the author of this book, seems to be just out of college. And already she has been showered with awards, including the 2006 James Aronson Award for Social Justice Journalism. Social justice journalism. This woman who wrote the book on food inequality, food justice, got an award for social justice journalism.
And look at the assumptions in that. This single white woman, what is she doing getting awards, showered with awards? Interesting way of saying it. Well, first of all, if someone is young and has gotten all these awards, isn't that something where you would be like, wow, that's amazing, she's really accomplished. Maybe she's really smart, maybe she has a great book. No, he's like, well, she can't have earned it. She's a single white woman. How could a young woman have earned these awards? That's ridiculous. So obviously it must be some sort of liberal thing or whatever that he's concocted in his mind. But the mindset is, since she's a young woman, of course she's not that smart. She's just overeducated. Now, Rush is a college dropout, and so he's still bitter about being a loser on that count. So anytime somebody actually finishes college, he's very bitter about that. But he's like, it doesn't mean she's smart. It doesn't because remember, she's a young woman. So how smart could she be? And what's wrong with a social justice journalism award? That sounds like a good thing, doesn't it? Shouldn't everybody, right-wing or left-wing, care about social justice? No, right-wing's like, justice sucks. We just want the 1% to have everything. And here comes these young women in here trying to rabble-rouse and change that up. I hate them. Rush, the misogyny oozes out of Rush Limbaugh.